Hello friends, I hope you're well. In this video, what we're going to be doing is showcasing Pancakeswap yield farming. So BSC volume is higher than Solana's right now, and that could change. However, when you're yield farming or trying to gain a yield or passive income in crypto, you have to follow where the volume is. So this is an illustration. This is $1,200. I'm making $1,200 liquidity pools all over the place. And if they fall below $1,000, I take it out, swap it into dollars because I haven't made a good trade in theory. So what we've got is $1,000, 1,200, excuse me, invested. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at our position. And just to illustrate, we're earning $6.30 per day, 0.5% per day. So if I put in $12,000, I would have been earning $63. If I put in $120, I would be earning 60 cents a day. Depending on how much you want to earn, how much you're willing to invest, you can go from here. Now, I have a very wide range with this. So it's $1.50 to $3. So I'm not earning a fantastically high yield. You might say, oh, I don't want to earn $6 a day. But this is something in the background on the side just to keep up the earnings. And believe me, this will be very valuable in the bear market because you won't be able to trade, you won't find anything good to trade, there's no meme coins to buy, etc. Everyone's quiet. This is what you need to keep in the back of your mind when you're yield farming. And you can start now, but be prepared for the prices to drop. And this is a point where everything might drop, swap it into cake, and cake's value keeps falling and falling and falling. It might go to 20 cents. So be prepared, my $1,200 might become $80, $100, if that. And it's possible to do that. So to illustrate, in 7 days, I'm going to be earning $44. In 30 days, $190. Now, in 30 days, that's not a bad amount. That could equate to a car payment. So, in theory, with just $1,200, you can earn enough to pay a finance on a car, on a new car. So, a very small, crappy car, but you can get a car. You can pay your bills with that, etc. And in a year, you'll earn 5,600 per year. Now, that's taken into account, the volume is not bad at the moment on BSC for cake itself. And if the price holds for that long, you'll earn that. If the price goes out of range, so out of this, it might go to $1, it might go to $5, who knows? But in theory, you can earn that. And you got to just be semi-active. It is passive income, but you got to be active. You got to monitor where your pools are, etc. I'm curious to see 5 years, and this is not showing the 5 year range. Let's see my position. So it doesn't show. Well, in 5 years, 5 million. I think that's a bit ridiculous. Anyway, you've got the option to compound as well. So you could compound every day, and the value goes up slightly as well. And even every 12 hours in 7 days, it does make a difference. A slight difference, ever so slight difference. So what have you got to do? Now, this is a more risky pool, and this probably will not last as long. I'm talking long as in 3 to 6 months. Possibly you're going to be out of range for most of it. So what can you do if you want to actually earn a more passive income longer term? Here's an option. This could be one, and the yields are going to be slightly lower. Pegging ETH to BNB. This could be an option for you. So you could say, I want to add liquidity to this, and it will illustrate the pool for you. And you could say, oh, I want to put in, I don't know, 1 BNB, and you got to put $400 each. So we're going to be earning, let's say, on a much wider range. Let's go here. So what this does, these peg together, and this is basically saying the price of Ethereum and BNB typically move together because they move with Bitcoin. And we want to put in, let's say, $1,000. And what we're going to do in that time is actually the yield is pretty good on this one. That can't be right. 14%. Let's go with 10. So 10, 10. actually is a really high range. I don't know why it's so high. The volume must be, or the liquidity must be low or something on it. But in a day, I'm going to add to this pool and just check it out. But in a day, you can earn that much. Now that's going to drop significantly with that. Let's take that off maybe. So in 30 days, that's a bit more realistic. So we're going to earn that much. I don't know. They're giving some sort of boost with the farming rewards, but I think you've got to deposit a farming pool as well. So you've got to put more capital. But $1,000 per day is going to make me $3, and this is likely to stay in range much longer than the USDC pool, because ETH and BNB tend to stick together in terms of pricing. And you can pull up a chart and you can see. So the historic price, this is my range. It's kind of moving together for quite some time. Even if we go for 1 year, it kind of moves together. Maybe this chart doesn't illustrate it very well. But in theory, that's a pool you can make much longer. And you're going to stack Ethereum and you're going to stack BNB as well. Pancakeswap is going to be around, no doubt. Um, it's kind of like a more secure Binance backed. I would say Binance owns this, but they haven't officially said it. And you can have a look and just be curious. Look, Cake and BNB will always move together, guaranteed. Yeah, pretty much they're always going to move together. And you could look at stuff like I would avoid the meme coins long term, but you can even search. So we can say BTCB, so Bitcoin on Binance, and we can see what we've got. So ETH, BNB, sorry, Dogecoin and Bitcoin tend to move kind of together, not as much. Ethereum, Bitcoin do move together as well. They're the ones you want more long term, and you want to just put $1,000 in. Be prepared for the prices to fall, but you're going to compound and you're going to accumulate. And this way, you can saw from my cake position. Let's have a little look. Where were we? My positions. My cake position is earning me, $5 a day, and it's a very wide range. In theory, I don't think. Look at the range on it. It's 36 to 25 is my position. So if I done maybe 10, let's adjust it. Even 16, something like that. Oh, it doesn't let me. But anyway, it would have probably been, $12 a day. So even with the same amount of balance, it's likely to stay in that range and you can earn that as a passive income. And a 30-day period is earning me, close to $200 a day. Like I said, you can do what you want with that. But if you had a number of these pools out, over time, I'm not saying all make it now, invest $10,000 and you're going to be rich. Every month, put $1,000 in. That's my goal. Probably I'll do much more than that. And eventually you're going to be like, okay, I'm earning $2,000 per month in, you can be financially free with crypto in theory. And if you're yield farming, this is best to be done at the bottom of the market. So when the prices are really, really low. So if we check out like CMC and get an example, where you want to be yield farming. So if you got Bitcoin and Ethereum pool, you kind of want to look how long the bear markets last. Like at the bottom here, you kind of want to be yield farming because they're typically even down here would have been perfect. Look how long that bear market lasted, or where the prices weren't going up. And if you yield farm here, you'll get a 10x when it comes back. So in the bear market, this is your strategy. This is what I'm going to be doing. This is what everyone needs to be doing, in fact, because liquidity is going to dry up. Yeah. And believe me, you'll earn probably even better yields, even though the volume's lower, because most people will just exit, sell their Bitcoin, sell their Ethereum, and there's going to be a demand still for liquidity. And there always will be on decentralized finance. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. All the best and take care.